I'd like you to ask your question. What do these three people have in common? You probably recognize the first person. I'm sure you're avid American Idol watchers, but you might not recognize the second person. Aida Al Jabini, who is a contestant, indeed a finalist of um, Poem of Million competition uh, that come out of that comes out of Abu Dhabi, and in this competition, you have to write and recite original poetry in Navadi form poetry, which is traditional Bedouin form, and Lima, Sahara, uh, who is finalist in Afghan Star singing competition. And before I go any further, yes, I know it all started with Britain's Got Talent. But the point in discussing this is um, to show you. I hope I'll be able to show you that how these merit-based competitions with winner um, selected by voting by SMS and with equal access to everyone is changing the tribal society, and I'm gonna focus on Afghanistan and the Arab war with the UAE. And they are changing the tribal society not by introducing Western ideas, but by being integrated into their language in those countries. It all starts with enjoyment, and these programs are deeply reaching incredibly deeply into society. People go to extraordinary lengths to be able to watch the program, and you don't necessarily have to have your own TV set. People are watching all over the country, and they watch also in the public places. And it goes farther beyond watching, because part of this is campaigning. People become so engaged, that they have volunteers, just like political volunteers. Anyway, they that fan out over the countryside campaigning their candidates, and contestants also put themselves forward. Now, of course, there is a certain degree of ethnic allegiance, but not entirely, because the winner has come out of each year. Winner has come out of a different tribal group. So these programs have uh, opened up the doors, particularly for women. On the last season, there are two women in the finalists. One of them, Lima Sahar, is a Pashtun from Kandahar, which is a very conservative part of the country, and she relates in the documentary film Afghan Star how her friends urged her not to do this and told her that she was leaving them for democracy. But she also confides that members of the Taliban are actually SMSing the votes in for her. Um, Najab Aida Al Jabida also took risks to compete in the Poem of Millions competition. And now I have to say her husband backed her from the start, but her tribe and family um, her tribe and family urged her not to compete and were very against it. But once she started to win, they got behind her again. So it turns out the winning and competition is a universal human value, uh, and just she was out there, and the poem was about women, the life of women in society. Just by presenting herself and by being in competition with men, she sets a very important example for young women. These are young women are in the audience of the program in Abu Dhabi, but also in the viewing paper in the viewing audience. You think that American Idol format introduce a measure of Americanization, but actually something opposite is happening by using the engaged popular format for traditional local culture. It actually in the Gulf. Precipitating the revival of interest in Navadi poetry and also in traditional dress and dance and music in Afghanistan, where the Taliban banned music for so many years. Uh, it's actually reintroducing traditional music. People don't sing pop songs, they sing Afghan music, and they all have also learned how to lose gracefully without uh, avenging the winners. No small thing. The final sort of formation of American Idol format, uh, which has just appeared in Afghanistan, is this program called Candidate. Uh, so in this program, people present political platforms that are then voted on. Many of them are too young to run for the president, but just by putting the issues on this program, they are influencing the presidential race. So for me, the substance of and things and seen is how reality TV is driving reality.